Hello, besties, and welcome to another reaction. This next one was picked by Louise, and he's picked Johnny Horton's song, Sing the Bismarck. I'm going to enjoy this one because I remember reacting to this man once, and he was a great storyteller. He tells a great story, especially when it involves a battle. Let's go check it out.
May of 1941, the war had just begun. The Germans had the biggest ship that had the biggest guns. The Bismarck was the fastest ship that ever sailed the sea. On her decks were guns as big as steers and shells as big as trees. Out of the cold and foggy night came the British ship, the Hood. And every British seaman, he knew and understood they had to sink the Bismarck, the terror of the sea. Stop those guns as big as steers and those shells as big as trees. We find that German battleship that's making such a fuss. We gotta sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. Hit the decks a running, boys, and spin those guns around. But when we find the Bismarck, we gotta cut her down. The Hood found the Bismarck, and on that fatal day, the Bismarck started firing 15 miles away. We gotta sink the Bismarck, was the battle sound. But when the smoke had cleared away, the mighty Hood went down. For 6 long days and weary nights, they tried to find her trail. Churchill told the people, put every ship a sail, cause somewhere on that ocean, I know she's gotta be. We gotta sink the Bismarck to the bottom of the sea. They find that German battleship that's making such a fuss. We gotta sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. Hit the decks a running, boys, and spin those guns around. When we find the Bismarck, we gotta cut her down.
Wow, what an incredible relay of events. Listening to that, right, I could just like picture the whole scenario. It felt like you were watching a movie, but the movie you're saying to yourself, well, it's not real, but this time this is real. And I can't just imagine all those people, that it took to put all this together, laying their lives on the line in this historical battle. This man, as I said to you, he tells an incredible story. I reacted to a song that he did called The Battle of New Orleans, and that was just like incredible. This is so much equally as gripping as well. And I cannot wait to get to the end of the song to see what happened with the Bismarck. This is just fantastic. Great storytelling. I hope more young people get to, hear songs like this because, you can enjoy a song, but at the same time, taking some great historical moments. Beautiful stuff.
Depends on us. Hit the decks a running, boys, and spin those guns around. When we find the Bismarck, we gotta cut her down. The fog was gone the 7th day, and they saw the morning sun. 10 hours away from homeland, the Bismarck made its run. The admiral of the British fleet said, turn those bows around. We found that German battleship and we're gonna cut her down. The British guns were aimed and the shells were coming fast. The first shell hit the Bismarck, they knew she couldn't last. That mighty German battleship is just a memory. Sink the Bismarck was the battle cry that shook the 7 seas. We found that German battleship was making such a fuss. We had to sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. We hit the deck a-running and we spun those guns around. Yeah, we found that mighty Bismarck and we had to cut her down. We found that German battleship was making such a fuss. We had to sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. We hit the deck a-running and we spun those guns around. We found that mighty Bismarck and then we cut her down.
Wow. Honestly, right. I don't know. I was just thinking to myself, if there was like a movie made about the Bismarck. I think there was a movie made. I haven't seen no movie of it, but I think there was a movie made. If there hasn't been a movie made, then that's a big, big movie waiting to be made. That is just like a fascinating story. I wonder how the Germans feel, you know, if they hear that today. I know it was a long, long time ago, but hey, somebody has to go down. And with the whole world behind, you know, the Brits, you know, there was only going to be one winner. One more thing as well that is really, really like remarkable here is the fact that it was an American. It took an American, you know, to tell this beautiful story on record. I know back in those days there was like a rivalry between the Brits and the Americans, but it's a great, great, great gesture for this guy to have like done this right, you know, because what he's done here is like he's done the British proud, telling a great story that favors them. So as a Brit, I'm very, very happy about that. Great story, great song. I wish there were like more pictures to accompany, you know, the video, but I could use my imagination and figure that out. Another thing as well, I just wonder what it will feel like then, because then there wasn't so much coverage of things going on, and I can imagine the anxiety of the people back home in Britain and other parts of the world as well, wondering how that battle was going. I don't know how much coverage it got, if people were like kept informed step by step, or they just woke up one day and heard the news. I don't know. Maybe some of you who know more about this will tell us more about how it all went down. But great stuff. I enjoy that. Hope you guys liked it too. And if you didn't like it, please don't forget to give the video a big like for me. Many thanks to you for that. Thank you for stopping by. It's Harry. Stay cool, stay safe, and stay beautiful in your heart and soul. See you later. Bye-bye.